So Hope Haven Area Development Center is a nonprofit organization that started in the 1950s. I am the director of the Employment Services Program. The Employment Services Program is kind of a branch of Hope Haven. We started in 1988 as a job placement program where we just helped individuals find employment. Fast forward today, again, serving 4 counties, Des Moines, Henry, and Lee, and Louisa. And in those counties, we probably serve about 200 individuals. So basically, it's a business providing opportunities for individuals with disability. So anyone that we serve here has some form of disability, whether it be a physical disability, intellectual disability, maybe a mental health diagnosis. So helping them achieve their goals, whatever they may be, and to live more independently and live in a life of opportunity and well-being like you or I. And what that program looks like is basically any individual from the age of 16 to whatever, they have an employment goal and they want to work. Our job is to help them find work, whatever that may be. We help them maybe by just kind of like job shadowing or assessing them in different job settings so they can see what work looks like and what that job may be for them, if it's a good match, if it's not a good match. And then we're able to work with them through like job development services where we will help them develop a resume, go through interview skills, practicing them, and then going out and finding that job with that employer. I mean, the ultimate goal is they're hired by that employer, making that their wages. The referral sources, we work with many entities, I guess you would say, how we receive our referrals. And when we get a referral for someone, I mean, they literally may not have any experience, or maybe they have a degree or a trade or a specialty and they're just looking to get back into that. Maybe they had a brain injury, maybe they were living in an institution and now they're transitioned into independent living and ready to move forward with their life. I think a lot of the entry-level positions at Hope Haven, like janitorial or dishwasher, I mean, we can go beyond that. We have an individual who's doing production at Weingard. So I mean, she's on the floor working production. We've had partnerships with Shears. Some individuals may have just barriers of coping skills. They just maybe need to help getting through certain situations at work. So they have a support of a job coach. It's a free service, not a cost to the employer, where the job coach comes in maybe weekly and just checks on that individual by, how's it going on the job? How are you doing? Maybe they need retraining, maybe they need an accommodation. So we've been able to maybe provide them with a list, maybe it's technology, maybe they need a communication device or some form of communication for them to be successful on that job. And the job coach is certified to provide that support to both the individual and the employer. Not only do we look for long-term services from employers, but we also look for short-term relationship, from them, because when we have individuals transitioning from high school and into adult life, we have individuals that are just not sure what they want to do. You come in and talk with the employer and say, hey, we have an individual that, just wants to shadow and look at this job, or they just want to, try it out and see how it goes. Are you willing to allow us to do that? No strings attached. You don't have to sign anything or hire anybody. We're just looking for that opportunity for you and your employees to get the experience of working with somebody maybe with a disability and what that may look like. And I think it's opened up so many eyes on what individuals with disabilities can do, and maybe not focusing in on that, what they can't do. So we've worked with a lot of different businesses, and I think that what they would probably, when you talk with most of them, the support that they receive from Hope Haven, as far as the job coach and the communication, or even the qualified applicant. I mean, we are not just bringing them anybody. We're bringing them somebody that is qualified or meets the needs of the employer. Employers trust us to bring individuals in or to try different things. And so not only are they just feeling comfortable about it, they feel like they're getting a valued employee just like they would from anyone else off the streets. And so that strong relationship, I think, is so key in order for anyone to be successful, and they just feel like they have that with Hope Haven.